on, give us help, quick! Help, quick, help, quick!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Those Were the Days. Yes, as always, we are doing All in the Family, or as I like to call it, Archie Bunker. So, yes, we are back. This should be the second episode that you guys get. I believe the first one has cleared. If not, I'm sorry. We're still working on it. That's why I took the little break. So, I did have an idea for you guys. I'm not sure what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. Here is the idea. I would like to offer you guys, I do have a Ko-Fi down in the description. Now that is basically like a tip jar thing. Anyone who wants to support the channel can go down there and tip, X amount. It also has a tier setting that I can set different things for. And that was the thing that I was thinking about doing, is kind of doing a producer credit type deal, if you will. Basically, if you do movies and stuff, producers are the people who pay for stuff, so they get a credit at either the beginning and or at the end of the film or thing that they were doing. So I was wondering if you guys would be interested in having your name like right here at the beginning of the episode for like a bigger amount of money, at the end of the video for a smaller amount of money. I was thinking somewhere like between the $3 and $5 range for the end list, kind of like an end credit scene. And if you want it at the beginning, probably more. So I'm trying to think of different amounts for that. But if you guys would be kind of interested in that, let me know in the comments, because I haven't implemented that yet, but I am thinking about that just to have some money to go see a movie, do this more, etc., etc. So let me know in the comments if you guys would be interested in that, and I will think about it more as we go on. So with that being said, I've seen these episodes. It's been a while because I did, again, go through all of them. This one I do kind of remember, but more interestingly because of the characters who are in it, because I believe that there's a guy in here, and I'll mention them both when I see them, that I know from other stuff or have seen them in other episodes. So that's pretty interesting. This is called the Elevator episode, or the Elevator story. And so it's pretty interesting to think of Archie Bunker getting stuck in an elevator. So as I've mentioned before, I cannot show the entire episode. There will be pauses of me reacting so that I don't get hit with copyright. And of course, you're not going to get the entire episode, but there is a link down in the description if you want the entire box set. DVD box set. So it's down in the description. It is a Amazon associate link, so go do that. I get a little bit of it. You guys get your DVDs. Everyone's happy. So let's jump into the episode. Here we go.
Those were the days!
Okay.
Relax, this is a celebration.
So they're celebrating something. Michael's tapping stuff, and Archie just showed up.
I've been wandering around the neighborhood for an hour.
As Michael told you, just ask anyone for Pasquale's.
And of course, Archie couldn't find the place.
The guy takes me into a little joint, another guy tries to half-sole my shoes.
I admit this isn't the fanciest restaurant in town, but it's our treat.
Oh, they're gonna pay.
You sure you got enough money there, meathead?
Hey, you're an Italian restaurant. It's not meathead, it's meatball, okay?
It's Miss Ma's birthday. Can't you have some respect for the occasion?
Oh, it's Edith's birthday. Nice.
The birthday's just the same as any other day in the year.
Kind of.
Well, almost.
Almost.
I always remember your birthday, Archie.
Oh.
Well, I remembered yours. I picked up the morning paper, and there was the date there, and I remembered.
Right.
Thank you, Archie.
She might have paid to have the newspaper say Edith's birthday.
I think you ought to propose a toast.
A toast? For what?
For Mom, for her birthday.
Right.
Mrs. Bellini wrote down what I should order in an Italian restaurant. Here it is. Veal scallopini.
Veal scallopini?
Is this my insurance payment here?
Must have forgot to mail it.
Uh-oh.
Tomorrow's no good. The premium payment is due in here today.
Ooh, okay.
Every policy has a grace period. They give you 30 days.
This is the 30th day, meathead.
Oh,
Don't you know that insurance companies live to cancel out guys like me?
yep.
Here, I'm gonna hustle over and shove it under the office door.
So he's going to run to the insurance office and put it under the door so they think that it was mailed and they dropped it.
Archie has lots of sentiment. You just gotta know where to look for it.
That's a nice elevator. They don't really have elevators like that anymore. Watch where you're going. Okay, so the guy in the suit there, I think I've seen him in either a different episode or I know him from something else. I just can't remember.
Let her get another
Close those doors. We're in a hurry.
The guy in the blue is from Last Man Standing. He's also a voice in Avatar: The Last Airbender. He plays the library owl spirit thing.
Then when I was in the ladies' room, my boss left for the day, so I missed getting paid. Would you press 4, please?
And I know her from somewhere too, I just can't remember. Maybe Clue?
Well, let me out at 6.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
It would appear the elevator has stopped.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. It would appear, yes.
You figured that out, huh? Now, let me try some of these buttons over here. Well, it looks like the elevator is stuck.
You figured that out, eh?
Right.
Oh, I wish I'd never come into this elevator.
Well, so do I, lady. Tell him to put a lid on that Spanish back there, will you?
They come here to live, you'd think they'd learn our language and our customs. What makes you think I speak their lingo?
Well, I figured you learned some of it living up in Harlem.
What makes you think I live in Harlem?
You look it.
Ooh.
What makes you think?
What makes you think? Not think that. It just makes you think. That's a good burn.
There's usually a telephone in these things. I'll just open this little door over here. Find out.
Okay.
Senor Operator, get off my back there, will you, Pedro? I'm trying to call somebody.
There's no one at the desk.
Senor, Pedro, can somebody translate what I'm saying for this speak here?
Oh.
This is speak English. There is no operator. The telephone rings only in the janitor's room.
Oh, okay.
There's the guy I'm trying to get a hold of.
I am the janitor.
Oh. So you're stuck? Wow.
So you are the janitor, are you?
Yes, Carlos Mendoza. This is my wife, Serafina. Ven acá, Serafina.
Mucho gusto.
You're gonna have a baby.
You notice.
Wow. Yes, she is from Clue. Ellen Brennan?
What's your name?
I ain't gonna tell you my name.
Is it a funny name?
Bunker, as in the Battle of.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bunker Hill.
Bunker Hill.
Come on, let's cut out the social minorities here, huh?
Menudities?
Well, come on, do it.
Our Father who are in... But nothing to worry about. Sometimes he starts by himself.
Okay.
Sometimes no.
Now, can't you go through that trapdoor and get help?
Yes.
Yeah.
Better that you wait a few minutes.
I mean, you're on the first floor, so can't be too dangerous.
Come on, give us help, quick.
Help, quick, help!
I don't want to scare anyone, but I have been known to be hysterical.
Oh, I don't...
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
You see, when things go wrong, I just fall apart. Now this, being stuck in an elevator. Oh, hold me!
I have to deliver an address at the Larchmont Rotary Club this evening.
Oh, who cares?
Larchmont cares.
Okay.
I live in Larchmont.
Geez, I bet Larchmont is popping its buttons over there.
Oh.
Hello.
Pedro, you gotta go through that trapdoor and get help.
Okay. Yeah, his name is Hector Elizondo, and he's from Last Man Standing and a couple other things. I also know him from Avatar as the owl in the library.
What's wrong?
Hey, sis, what's the matter with you?
I hope it isn't what I think it is.
And his wife is going into labor.
She's thinking about having a baby here. You tell her to forget it.
8 months.
That's too early, Pedro. No dice.
No dice.
We have Manolo on the way to Coney Island in a 52-story bakery.
Let's not try the same trick in a 1918 Otis elevator, huh?
Right.
Tell your wife to put her mind on something else, understand?
But the baby, he don't understand.
Right.
I think he's gonna come anyway.
Right. I mean, that's kind of how babies are. They just don't listen.
I wonder what's keeping Archie.
It's probably been a while. And the guy in the suit is Roscoe Lee Brown. He's done quite a few movies and some voiceover stuff, I believe, so that's probably where I know him from.
You know, that ain't bad at all. Thank you, Mike.
She's chugging that wine, man. Whew.
Oh, my, that's so good.
Yeah, you're going to start feeling real good here in a few minutes.
Me with claustrophobia, acne allergies, and a duodenal ulcer, and I'm still hanging together.
Right.
Yeah, well, don't believe it. You ain't hanging together that good.
Yeah, that's true.
About 6 minutes.
They're coming faster.
Well, that's typical when you have a baby.
I'm in a hospital. That's where I had mine.
I bet the hospital is still buzzing over that.
Oh, they'll remember Bunker.
3 babies born in the hospital.
And now one in a building between floors.
They don't seem to be interested in learning modern birth control.
Oh, listen to this guy. That ain't the black calling the kettle pot.
Ooh. Wow, okay.
But it is a truism that you people do have more children than you can normally handle.
That's racist.
My comment was purely socioeconomic, nothing personal.
That's racist.
So he's being rationally racist.
Because we love each other. You talk very intelligent, mister, but you're not so smart. Huh? Shut up your face.
Right?
Nothing personal.
Nothing personal.
Attaboy, Pedro. You tell him off. Partly right about used PRs.
PRs, I don't know that one.
Equal to me. You ain't even equal to him.
Oh,
You ain't natural born there, Pedro.
Puerto Ricans are natural born too.
oh, PR, Puerto Rican, I get you. Okay.
The Congress of the United States says who? We are very good citizens. Dígame, puede ver?
And when you sing that song, you're supposed to sing it in American, you know?
Right.
I mean, we have a little respect here for our national anthem. Supposed to sing it the way it's wrote.
Not anymore.
And only on patriotic occasions, like ball games and that.
Is what it is, I guess.
The neck and neck in the baby-making derby. And no matter who wins the race, I lose. I mean, I lose my hard-earned dough paying out welfare taxes.
Okay.
I hand out more in tips than you pay in taxes.
Right. I think that might be true.
I have lifted myself from a slum tenement in Newark, New Jersey, to a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, split-leveled, contemporary ranch house.
Good for you, dude.
And having said that, I should like to end this conversation.
Well, whoopity-doo.
How long is it this time?
This one was 2 minutes shorter.
No, she's gonna have that baby right here, right now in this elevator.
Well, maybe. She always plays a very, like, delusional, like, all flighty character.
Oh, your father was a scream when we was going steady. You didn't know him then, did you?
No, I wasn't born yet.
Of course. You wasn't born till we met.
She is gassed.
You got gas.
Oh, wait.
It's not grape juice.
Hear how he done that?
Now, you said the joke up here, now say it out here.
Well, Ma?
Well, Ma, what?
Wow,
Gloria, look, I'm getting a little worried about Archie. He's been gone almost an hour.
right?
Who's gone?
Who's gone?
Archie.
Archie's gone?
Yeah, you could probably run a diesel truck off of how drunk she is.
Oh, it was a German name, Kraut something, because every time Archie got a bill, he says that Kraut's putting the arm on me.
Are you sure that's the name?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. That's the one, Hinklemeyer. Or Swanson.
Oops.
Jeez, I don't think I can get through this.
You don't think you can get through this? You're not the lady on the floor.
You know, my own brother took a whole course in natural childbirth with his wife. Then he started watching the delivery and fainted dead away.
Fun.
I ain't gonna faint. Listen, during the war, and I mean a big one,
I mean, the big one.
I handle emergencies every day of the week.
KP or latrine duty.
You have the right to remain.
Right. Wow. Good comebacks, though. Really good comebacks.
I was in the Army Air Corps. Them were the only two places we ever used to see you guys.
Ooh.
As an officer in the intelligence service, I wouldn't have seen you at all.
Oh.
Hey! Bunker! Hey!
Hey, Mike found him finally.
You hear that? That was my son-in-law down there. He says, hang on. He's going for help.
Right.
Oh, no. Listen, we're going to be downstairs in a couple of minutes now. Wait!
Right.
Holdo! Stop-o!
Holdo. Just because you put an O in front at the last of every word you say doesn't mean you're speaking Spanish. No habla inglés, por favor.
Will you look at that?
It's remarkable, absolutely remarkable. I need something clean to put the baby on. Do you have a newspaper?
Yes, Bunker, you have a newspaper.
Mr. Bunker, come and look. You mustn't miss this.
Archie must be having a little bit of a nervous, maybe panic attack.
You're missing something unique.
Ain't it supposed to cry or nothing?
Right. There you go. Sometimes you have to slap a baby, paddle, spank.
That sounds kosher.
It sounds kosher.
It's unbelievable. You should have been there. The elevator door opens up and there's 5 people standing there and a brand new baby boy.
Right.
Incredible. And a father, he was so happy he was jumping up and down and hugging and kissing everyone, including Archie.
Right.
Daddy, did you really see the baby being born?
How could you miss in an elevator?
I mean, you did have your head turned, so...
You helped deliver a baby! Wow!
He really didn't do anything.
Yeah, I know how to handle myself in emergencies, that's all.
Right. That's why you were looking at the wall the whole time.
I was the only one that had the daily news when it was needed. But that baby wasn't the only one born today, you know.
Okay.
Someone else has got a birthday around here.
Right.
And I want to propose a toast.
I thought you didn't believe in toast, Daddy.
That was before.
Right.
Edith? You blasted out of your mind.
Yep.
What a nice toast, Archie.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, I ate so much my legs are full.
Might have gout.
Well, gout occurs when uric acid crystals form in the bloodstream and collect in an extremity.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Oh, she's out.
Look at Edith. She's all excited.
Wine will do it to you.
Well, just because this is such a very special occasion, I am going to spring for the tab.
Oh, no.
Wow, he's actually paying for something.
Hold it! Hold it!
He didn't put...
I forgot to put the insurance payment under the door.
Right? Oh, man.
Watch your mother before she hits the floor. Watch your mother before she hits the floor, huh?
Right? And that is it. Let's talk about it. Alright guys, so that was All in the Family. It was a very funny episode. We do have a few, maybe not at that moment, but soon to be somewhat famous people. As I said, I do recognize most of them. We did have, let me pull up the names here, Roscoe Lee Brown with an E at the end. I thought it was Brown, but I had it Google translate it for me. Still sounded like Brown, so Roscoe Lee Brown. He was the gentleman in the suit who was speaking to Archie Bunker and putting him down. Very funny character. I like when characters can hold their own against Archie because, well, sometimes he just needs to be dropped down a peg or two, and Roscoe's character definitely hit it. I forget what they said he was, but he was some kind of businessman, and it was pretty interesting to have that kind of dynamic. I've seen him in a few other things before, I'm sure, because he looked very familiar, and that voice you really can't miss.
Splendid. I shall await news that you've eradicated both.
When you hear it, it just triggered something saying, hey, I've seen him before, and not just in this episode. Of course, I've seen this episode before, but it was pretty interesting to see him again, and I've probably seen him in a few other things. Another one was Hector Elizondo. He played the janitor in this one, or you might know him as the guy who had the baby. His character, very funny. He is he is Spanish, but he doesn't really speak like that kind of Spanish. They did that for the show. If you see him in Last Man Standing, he does not sound like he's that Spanish.
Oh, all right. Let me guess. Now, you love that tree because it symbolizes the growth of your family.
I couldn't give a duck fart about that stupid tree.
He has a very American accent, but he also played in Avatar: The Last Airbender, which we are doing, and we will be getting to that episode fairly soon. We're in season 2 now, just starting, so we will be jumping into that episode. He plays the owl in the library episode.
I know you're back there.
So we will be jumping into that pretty soon. So that's pretty interesting. And of course, he's done multiple other things, but those are the two big ones that I know him from. And then, of course, you have Eileen Brennan. Now, I know her from the Clue movie.
And this is Mrs. Peacock. Yvette, will you go and check that dinner will be ready as soon as all the guests have arrived?
With a whole bunch of other people. I mean, that movie's stacked with now famous people. So, yeah, it's very funny. Her character always plays kind of a panicky, flighty type.
Mrs. Peacock, it's all right. It's all right. You don't know anything. Sit down. Sit down, Mrs.
Panic attacky type character. She's definitely an oh no character, someone who just like, oh no, everything's gonna go bad type character, and she's very interesting in this one. Very panic attacky, interesting character, funny, and I don't know how popular she was at this time. They do have celebrity guest, and there will be one coming up pretty soon that's a big name, but I don't believe that anyone in this cast has been this, were very popular at the moment. They were just kind of stepping up their game, but maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know. It's okay. But yeah, I mean, very interesting episode. They're all stuck in the elevator. The lady's having a baby. I didn't recognize the lady, so I didn't really look her up. I didn't know exactly who she was, but if she's someone famous and I just didn't notice it, let me know in the comments, because I don't want to miss out on that, and I will correct myself in one of the next videos if so. And but the other three, I knew who they were. I've seen them before, so it's always interesting. The meathead, or in this case, the meatball, was offering to pay for the Italian dinner, which is very rare that he actually pays for anything. Archie has to go and put in some kind of bill that he, just didn't get in the post office. So he decides to go, and that's how this whole situation happens. Very interesting setup. But in the meantime, Edith gets gassed. For those of you who don't know that terminology, it just means drunk, super drunk. She was gassed. And funny because now it makes sense that everything that she says makes sense because she's drunk. Usually it's just kind of like, well, why are you saying it like that? Until she explains why she says it like that when she's not drunk. So it's just kind of funny that she makes more sense when she's drunk than when she's not drunk, even though she's saying the same thing. So yeah, I mean, all in all, a very interesting episode, very good episode. It is not my favorite episodes. My favorite episodes are the ones that kind of hit harder or mess with Archie a lot more. Some of mine, I think I told you guys, are the crossdresser episodes because those are just funny. Because Archie, does some stuff with an actual crossdresser. So those episodes, I'm not even sure when those are. They're pretty deep in the middle of the series, but we'll get to them eventually. So with that being said, I do want to thank you guys for getting this far in the video. I do want to thank all of my subscribers. We have hit the 200 plus mark, unless some of you guys stop following me, which I'll be sad. But yeah, if not, then yes, we are at the 200 subscriber mark, and I am so thankful for that. I am trying to get 500 subscribers so we can get that community tab. I can do polls, ask you guys questions, and just kind of generally talk to you guys more than like down in the comments. I want to thank you guys for hitting up in the comments because that does help with my what they call SEO, or the algorithm likes it because, hey, people are not only watching, liking, and commenting, and subscribing, but they're also commenting. That means that the engagement goes up and the algorithm really likes that, and I like talking to you guys, except for those of you who say, I don't like it when you cut in between the episodes, because you don't understand copyright, dude. So, yes. But again, I do want to thank you guys for subscribing, for commenting, for liking the video. All of that helps me out, and it lets me know that you guys enjoy the show. So if you guys aren't subscribed yet, go ahead and give that button a little tappy.
Don't worry about it. You're still in good shape. All you got to do is just tap it in. Just tap it in now.
And if you want to, go ahead and give this video a like. And to those of you who have already subscribed, I do want to thank you again. And thank you for getting this far in the video, and we will see you next time. Peace.